Today on Troy Curl Studios, we take a look at the Gibson Les Paul Special Tribute DC with 4 different amp heads. So there are the 4 sound samples with the 4 different amp heads. And here is the 2019 Gibson Les Paul Special Tribute DC. So DC obviously standing for the double cut or dual cut, depending on how you want to say it. This is obviously the Tribute series, so that means it has a satin finish and kind of everything's kind of stripped back. It's kind of like a bare bones Les Paul Special. I did change the knobs here, so I did have like the volume and tone, I think they're gold top, the black hats with the gold top on them. Honestly, it's like $5 to $10 through Amazon to get 4 of them, and you usually have them the next day. So if that's something that you want to do, very easy to do. We do have 2 Gibson P90 pickups, which I bought this guitar because and I wanted another guitar with P90 pickups in it, even though I did buy the Hamer, but I like this one. So again, satin finish. We have a wraparound bridge, which I find a little cumbersome, just because the little screws that are out there, they kind of get caught on my sleeve if I'm wearing a long sleeve, and the intonation process is not very intuitive, so I'm probably going to grab a wraparound Tone Pros. You can get this in a junior version. You can still get it because this is discontinued right now, and basically it does not have the neck pickup and it does not have the 3-way toggle switch. The neck pickup on the of a P90 is absolutely amazing, so I did not want the junior version. Next, we have a maple neck, which is a kind of a blue maple, which is nice. You see a tiny bit of flame. And a rosewood fretboard with the dot inlays. Now, you may see pictures of these where it kind of looks like the fretboard is almost white. Here's a video and a picture of kind of the process. I put some lemon oil all the way up to the 5th fret and then from the 12th fret. You can see what it originally looked like. So I think that's just some sort of treatment that they actually put on their rosewood fretboards. But it came right off and it looks fine now. Next up, we'll look at the headstock here. So really the tuners that are on it. So the Gibson Deluxe Vintage tuners with the like little round buttons here. These are the vintage version, so it doesn't have the little lock washer or lock nut here. It's one of those that you punch in, so it has a smaller holes on it. So if you're looking to upgrade the tuners on there to like Klusons or what have you, you want to grab the vintage versions rather than the modern versions. I will be doing that because these the Gibson Deluxe, I think they feel a little odd. I'm not sure what the ratio is, and there's always a little bit of slippage around the G string and the B string. And I don't usually have that problem with Gibsons because I just tug my strings and never tune down. I always tune up to pitch. But I find for some reason when I'm tugging on the strings, it's actually pulling the string sharp rather than flat, which is a bit of an issue. Not anything kind of crazy because you can still set the tuning. Once you get everything set, you can do your crazy bending, but it's just a little off for me. So I'll probably swap everything over to gold hardware. Yeah, it's a great guitar. I'm still not sure why they discontinued this. Why, Gibson? Why? Because it is phenomenal, and it's a great value for the price, especially since you can upgrade the tuners fairly, like extremely easily, and the bridge as well, extremely easily. It just costs a little bit of money. But yeah, I'm not sure why they discontinued it. I know that they swapped everything out, so it's kind of the traditional Les Paul Junior and special shape. Maybe that's just more familiar to their audience or their customers or what have you. But I think this is absolutely phenomenal, and it plays like a dream. I would prefer that there was actually a nitro finish on here rather than nitro satin, but that's neither here nor there. Another thing here, if you do want to pick this up but you're not sure about the P90s, one thing that you can do is you can actually order, like it's just off of eBay or what have you, but you can order another pick guard for this where it actually has the holes for humbuckers in it, and they will fit with what's underneath the pick guard. You just have to kind of rewire everything, which is not a big deal. Anyway, there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It helped you out there. Hopefully, if you are looking to pick up this guitar and you're just not quite sure, if you're scared of P90s, don't be. They're freaking amazing. They have a lot of bite. And yeah, you can get high gain sounds through it as well. You just make sure you have a good noise gate. That's about it. Thanks for watching.